Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Tevora Talks. I am your host, Cash, joined as always by my co-host and partner in cybercrime, Mr. Matt Mosley. How you doing? How's it going? It's been a good 12 hours since I spoke with you.
Yeah, doing well. Today is National Pepperoni Pizza Day, so I'm stoked. I
Right
don't know
on.
about you.
Hey, pepperoni pizza is always good. Literally. I don't know a bad time that I've ever had pepperoni pizza, and I'm like, I don't know. I didn't like it. But hey, quick update, right? We came back, did an episode because this is actually an interesting hack. Again, it's not like the most elaborate hack in the world, but just how it happened and new things uncovering. I want to give everybody a little update on the Uber hack, stuff that I've read. And I know you've found some stuff. And then funniest part is how it connects with what? A new hack of the day.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty interesting. So this 18-year-old or a teenager, we don't know the exact age is a little up in the air just because there's been multiple reports of who they are. But yeah, apparently this person's been doxxed and doxxed before as well. So but what's Uber saying now about the hack?
So Uber today they have uh supposedly changed their mind and said, well, I don't know if they changed their mind, but now they're saying it's Lapsus
Yeah.
who attacked them.
Right. And who's Lapsus?
Lapsus is this new gang that is hot on the market. They're doing a lot of these good hacks, Okta, Microsoft, right from earlier in the year.
Yep.
And apparently they're the ones that have also done Uber.
Yep. Yeah, that's the new claim, right? And
That's the new claim.
I think before we started recording it, we were joking about whether it's a teenager or it's Lapsus or both, which in this case it is.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't really change the subject, or it doesn't really change the narrative that you got your teeth kicked in. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, your entire network was compromised, from your security controls to your authentication, everything. Like, it regardless of what group you think it is, it wasn't a sophisticated attack. It was social engineering, and from all sources say it was a teenager.
Yeah, he's a
So
teenager, but a rich teenager. So this gets better. So I
man,
went down. You sent
talk
me the
about
doc spin.
that. Holy
Yeah, you
crap.
okay? So you sent me this doc spin thing. I never heard of doc spin, but now I know what it is. It's essentially, a forum where you can out right hackers, I guess, from what
Yeah.
it seems like to me. And I started getting into the concept, the idea of it, going down this article, looking at the other articles that are linked, and this guy's he really goes and outs this, supposed potential hacker that has hacked Uber, Microsoft, Okta, and today apparently has hacked the company that does our famous Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
And
Rockstar Games.
yeah, Grand Theft Auto, some footage leaked, some source code taken, or something like that,
Yeah, which
apparently.
if you want to piss off a community, you piss that community off, video gamers, and
Yeah,
one of the most
yeah.
beloved developers out there, Rockstar Games.
But Rockstar put out a statement and they said that, we looked at everything. We did confirm stuff was taken, but fortunately, there's no impact to any of our systems or anything like that, et cetera, et cetera. So, no issues to the game platform. So, whoever took the stuff, well, whoever, which in theory is the same person as the Uber hack, right? This teenager that's affiliated with Lapsus. But yeah, wild. At least he's like, not he's not causing damage, right? That's like the funniest statement here in
Well,
uh
I mean,
this
they're
doc
saying that
spin.
this was probably extortion, right? The Grand Theft Auto Rockstar Games hack.
This one, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
No, they're
was
chalking it up to extortion. Apparently he wanted money for to keep the footage and the game footage out of the public eye, and also the source codes.
I
And
see.
yeah.
Well, I mean, he's definitely been making money because
I was
according
just about to say, to add to
yeah,
his treasure chest already.
yeah. He's how much? What was the total figure? He made like
I mean, one article said $14 million, and
man,
he's a teenager. Like, all while his parents have no idea what's going on in his bedroom. Like, his parents were interviewed and they said that, oh, they just thought he was playing video games. So yeah, it's
I'm
pretty crazy. I don't know where he's storing this money. I'm assuming crypto, but and how it's not been seized by various law enforcements around the country, and or around the world, I should say. I'm still unclear about that, but yeah, man.
it's pretty neat.
Apparently he's Albanian background, living in UK. Um, it's interesting to see. And also, I guess the rest of the group of Lapsus is all just teenagers.
Yeah, they're teenagers. I read, from back a while back, they're kind of have some people in South America, right?
Yeah.
They're
Yep.
South American based apparently. But so on this doc spin, this, other hacker or whoever, this is the interesting part. This what when I thought about this actually made me laugh a little bit because hackers, they are, they put ransom or do some damage to hold your stuff ransom and ask for a demand, right? And then or they'll out you or share your data and release it, right? Embarrass you, whatever. And this dog spin is exactly the same thing. It's like the hacker getting hacked in a
Yeah.
way.
Oh, this has been going on for
Yeah, this is
years.
so funny. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the whole scheme from beginning to end on both sides is all always about ransom and outing each other. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I
dog
mean,
spin,
like
that
we
was
talked
interesting.
about this in hacker history with Albert Gonzalez, right? Another hacker was, for whatever reason, what I don't know what the motivation was, but tried to out him as an informant for the US Secret Service. And basically what they did to combat that was they doxed the other person and showed that they were an informant for the FBI. So it was kind of funny, the feud between the two informants trying to outdo each other. And it might have even been two agencies trying to outdo each other, the FBI versus the US Secret Service. I don't know.
That
But
yeah,
yeah, this is doxing
maybe
has been a thing for a while. So
it's news to my ears, and it's great. I'm like so all about it. I mean, in a good way, I guess. I'm about it, but not that I would do it. I'm not about blackmail, but nonetheless, some of these things on Docspin, showing little snippets of their chat logs with each other, like the mom's conversation with the kid, and these two hackers that he's saying, hey, take down my docs. I'll pay you some money up front, the rest in 30 days when you do it. And, make sure you delete our chat threads. And we're going to put 28-day contingency on it just to make sure you don't, you know, post, leak any of our chats and stuff like that. So it's pretty wild.
yeah,
This
it's an
guy's really,
interesting world to live in, right?
yeah, for sure, for sure. But
And he's
what I
also been arrested apparently already for both these hacks. So,
and apparently he's been arrested in the past as well, from what it looks like.
oh
And
yeah, he got arrested for the Okta, the T-Mobile, the Microsoft.
somebody like whoever keeps releasing this guy, I think maybe third time you should keep him like another day longer. I don't know. But oh my god, this they got everything here on these people. Wow.
Yeah.
Stockspin.
And so Grand Theft Auto or Rockstar, I guess, was kind of hacked in the same way, right? It was through credential theft and then gained this access via Slack, right? Uh,
Yeah.
from what I'm reading. And so I don't know, man. We need to gotta tighten up our defenses. Everybody has to tighten up their defenses. So, but
See, I was actually thinking about that earlier today. You sent me a link on Slack to this Docsman. And when I clicked on it, I had no idea what it was, but I kind of read the description in the, under this thing. I'm like, okay, let me open it. It's probably about this attacker from today. And
yep.
I opened it up and I'm like, oh my God, this looks pretty like, hackery. Then I'm
Hacker.
like, yeah, there's no other way to word it. It looks hackery, right? Like, black background, like basic text, etc. Some number signs forming a picture. It looks hacker. Anyway, so then I'm like, hey, Slack, is there something that we can plug in here? Scan text, create just kind of like a proof point, but for Slack. Does that exist?
There is, yeah. I forget the name of the company, but it's kind of funny when they proposed their solution to me. I thought it was kind of strange because I was like, man, what's the use case there? Like, is that really a big use case to protect like chats and messages?
I guess
And
it's
man, I'll
it's
have to think
going
of the
to
name,
be,
but the product basically protects Slack and Teams and all that. So
which is great.
right.
It definitely needs to protect teams because I want to save that conversation later. I am building up my stuff and building up my case, and we will have that conversation soon
Yeah.
enough. But
I yeah. I'll shit all over Teams all day long.
but we'll save that
I am
conversation
not a
for now.
I am not a fan. There is nothing redeeming about Teams.
Nothing, nothing. But I'm
Nothing.
building
I
up
can't think
evidence.
of one
I'm building up
feature that I
evidence.
like about Teams versus any other platform. Like
Nothing, nothing.
nothing. And
Just the stress
I'll
and anxiety it
I'll
causes.
loudly shout that from the hilltops. And I'm a Microsoft fan. I do like Microsoft, but holy
Just
crap,
not
man.
teams.
Yeah,
Just not teams.
right. Like Zoom had to jump through and carve out a niche for themselves, right? They had to make a polished product to compete with like WebEx and stuff, right? And the bar was kind of set low by WebEx. It was, it was good for what it was at the time, but then Zoom came in and made it better. And then here comes Teams, Microsoft, like, hey, we're just going to give this away for free. And it's definitely you get what you pay for. I mean, holy crap. Like I've been dropped out of Zoom meetings, but not at the rate that I'm dropped out of Teams or at all the difficulties that I have of logging into Teams or starting a meeting. I can't tell you how many times I've sat there and watched it say initializing for, 1 to 2 minutes and then I'm late into the meeting.
Yep.
So
How
anyway,
do you really feel, Matt?
yeah, I'll have to get off my soapbox now, but man. And you know what blows my mind
what really grinds your gears going?
is that we went to Black Hat and DEF CON and asked people what they liked more, and more people said they like Teams than Zoom.
I feel like we just came
How is
across
that
a
possible?
patch of people who work together that all use Teams.
They're all
And maybe
Microsoft people.
and I didn't say which one's better, Teams or Thing. I just said Teams or Zoom. And that could have been, perceived differently. Like which one do you currently use? That's a question.
And then we had those idiots that said IRC. Come on.
See,
We're talking business world here, buddy.
come on. But they didn't say Teams, so at least something.
Yeah, but dang, dude. Slack and Zoom, give it to me all day long.
But
And even Slack, you can do the huddles there that are way more reliable than Teams. Anyway.
so I guess bring it back in. We need something to look out for our chats nowadays, obviously, from what it looks like. And this guy is arrested again. So let's see if there's any kind of downtime before another fun hack. If somebody out there is listening, please keep this guy, until the holidays. Do not ruin my holiday because this guy hacked, somebody other
Yes,
than
if he's
Rockstar.
found guilty, keep him behind bars.
Yeah, January 2nd, then release him, let me come back to work. But yeah, that's it for now. We'll bring some more updates. Any final words, Mr. Moore?
Security awareness training. I mean, I know everybody does it, but can we, give this article to your employees and tell them this is why we have two-factor authentication. This is why we trust but verify. This is why we don't click on random links in our text messages and emails. Right here.
Yep.
That's all. Please, people,
Please.
stop clicking on shit. Don't be that guy.
I mean, don't completely stop because I enjoy a paycheck, but you know what we mean. So
Yeah. And if you want one of those stickers, don't be that guy and don't click on shit. Let us know. I'll send them
let
out.
us know. Find us, find me and Matt, like, subscribe, and we'll bring you some more updates as they come. But for
Yeah,
now,
like, subscribe, share, tell your friends,
share. Yeah.
tell your family, tell your kids.
Yep. I think
Maybe not on this episode because I think I dropped the S word, but we have other family friendly episodes.
I do mark it not meant for children, so we're okay.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. Okay. Till next time. Bye bye now.
Bye.